Hi everyone, it is Koto. In this video I'm going to show you how I usually make pants for my Monster High and now for my BGD doll. This tutorial is perfect if your doll have wider hips and a thin waist. I am not an expert, but I hope you will understand everything well. So let's start with cutting out the parts. Your pattern should look like something like this. The pointy end goes between the legs and it should be in the middle from the back view and from the front view as well. The length of the pants depends on you, but it should be wide enough to cover more than half of your doll's leg. Fold your fabric into two. Your fabric can be linen, cotton or any other fabric which is not stretchy. Put your pattern onto the folded fabric and draw on it 2 times. Pin the fabrics together, then cut them out while leaving a little space around the drawn lines. Here are the cut out pieces. I am using zigzag stitches to sew around my pieces. I don't recommend to skip this step if your fabric is losing their threads easily. After you have finished sewing all of your 4 parts, find their right pair and pin them together again. Now I am using regular stitches to sew the pairs together along the straight line. Expand your fabric and use an iron to iron these short parts down, or sew them down as I did. If you sew them down, you will get an interesting sewing line on the good side of the pattern, which can be a great decoration of the pants. Now you have to face these pieces on the good side and sew along one of the curved lines. It doesn't matter which side you want to sew. At this point, the pants start to form. Now, take this piece and fold a little of it. The fold should point to the middle of the pants. Repeat this on the other side as well and try to fold it to be the same size as the previous fold. Fold both of the edges parts as well, but this time your fold should point to the edge of your fabric, not to the middle. Be careful and measure how much you fold, because the length of this folded side should be just a little bit longer than the waist of your doll. Now measure a piece of material to this part of your fabric. This will be the waistline and it should be as long as the edge of the pattern. I use zigzag stitches to sew around this fabric, then regular stitches to sew the parts together. You can fold twice this part and sew it down, but if you have a smaller doll, I recommend using a more narrow piece. In this way, the waistline will not be too thick, so your doll will still have that beautiful figure. My doll is not too small, but I will cut a piece off this part and I will just sew down without folding it twice. I fold the edges of the pants, then I am folding and sewing down the waistline. At the end of the waistline, I am going next to the curved line, which I am folding to the back side. The size of the folding is just some millimeters. At the end it should look like this, but I have to repeat the sewing at the other curved side as well. Now I am checking if the waistline is good or not. To me it seems pretty good. The next step is making the lower part. You can add an extra piece of material as we did at the waistline, but I used that method only at the shorter pants. This time I will just fold back the fabric and sew it down. Now I am sewing together the other side of the curved parts, but just halfway. It is the time to sew together the length of the pants. You can start to sew at one of the sides, then you can go along the drawn line and finish at the other side as well. The last step is folding out the pants and sewing on the snap fasteners. Finally, the pants are done. Let's see how my doll looks like in her new pants. If you liked my tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching, see you next time, bye!